Hey guys, Portia here, and today I want to share with you all how easy it is to make your own design for sublimation tumblers. Now, my favorite part of creating tumblers is designing the theme. It is so easy to pop over to places like Etsy and purchase a theme or purchase a design. I mean, they have so many beautiful designs to choose from. But my thing is, why not create your own? Especially if you are a small business owner just starting out. Maybe design is something you want to keep in-house. But you don't know that's something you may want to outsource until you try it yourself. We're going to use Canva to create our own beginner-friendly tumbler design. So what we're going to do first is click on Create a Design. And we're going to do a custom size. Now you're going to want to make sure you measure your tumbler. Especially as a beginner, it is easy to start with the straight tumblers. That means the size is the same from the top all the way through the bottom. And I am going to go ahead and work with a straight tumbler. Now my tumbler is 9.26 by 8 inches. So I've already had that programmed in there. And we're going to start with an empty box, and this is going to be our own creation from front to back. Now I have been feeling the look of glitter lately, as well as varied patterns, so that is what we're going to go for. So what I want to do is fill our box here, and the first thing I am going to do is add in a background. So these are some backgrounds that I have used in the past or even played with. And today I am going for a glitter look. So here it is. I've already typed it in. I want to type in black glitter. And we are just going to choose one of those. It really doesn't matter. I just want it like in the background to help create some texture for us. And we're going to snap that right in there. Now, the next thing I want to do is head over to Elements. And in Elements, there is a section called Grids. And right down here, we're going to say See All. So I want to mix a few different patterns together. So the grid I'm going to choose, now there's a 3 grid. So as I want it to go vertical. I'm sorry, I want to do horizontal. And there's also a 4 grid, and that's the one we're going to use today. So as you can see, we popped in our 4 grid, and there's a little bit of our background showing through. And you have an option here to allow just a little bit to show through, or you can make this box smaller so that it kind of shows through and in the top, bottom, side to side, as well as through the middle. And I have centered this, and I believe I like the way it looks. So once we sublimate all the way around, we'll have a black seam of the glitter, and I think that will be pretty cute. So what I want to do is collect my patterns. So I created a folder over here with some patterns. And the very first pattern we're going to do is some flowers. Now, some of these patterns I found on free websites, and others I did purchase, like vectors and different things like that. So with this, you can totally make it your own by putting whatever you want in here. So I got the flowers that I want, and I got some dots over here. So we're gonna pop that in, and you see how easy it's like a drag and drop. So you just slide it in, and the image snaps right into the grid where you put it. Now, what else did I have? Oh, there's a watercolor image that I like. And I'm kind of staying a little bit coordinated with the colors. So black, white, different shades of pink. And if you double click on the image, you can adjust it the way you like. So by either moving it up or down, or if there's a certain part of the pattern you want, you can select it that way, and it'll snap right into place. Now, purple is my favorite color, and that's kind of why my eye was drawn to that, but that is not the theme of today's design. So let's go with that pink area. Okay, I like that one better. All right, and in our last box here, I found a black design that I think looks pretty cute. I want a little bit more of the gray to come through. All right, so here's our design, and I always like to add words. So the text, so you just saw I clicked on the text box over here, and we are going to pick this box. That's fine. The text I want to add is something really simple, but I think it matches our theme. Okay, be your own kind of beautiful. So we got the mixture of patterns going on, so I think it works really well with what we have so far. So the next thing I want to do with this is actually change our font, and there's one I like called Billion. Do I have it in here? Please have it in here. Okay, great. Billion Dreams, and I'm going to highlight all of this because you notice only part of it changed. We're going to go ahead and highlight all of this, and it is called Billion Dreams Regular, and I downloaded this from Dafont.com. And let's see here. So be your own kind of beautiful. Now it's a little bit too big for what we got going on here. We are going to use the spacing option here, and we are going to change the line spacing to a little bit smaller so we can bring this font together. Okay, you also can play with the letter spacing. Ooh, I think that works. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit smaller, and I just want it to rest down here toward the bottom and not too far because I want to give myself some room to work with once I get it all printed out and all that good stuff. Slide that over. All right, so be your own kind of beautiful. And the last thing that I want to end this design with is, it is so girly, y'all. Let me see if I can go over here to elements. And I'm going to type in kiss. So yes, this is a very feminine design, but that is a-okay. So it's a red kiss, and I do not want it to be red. I want it to actually match with some of the colors that's already in our design. And how about this hot pink here? So that matches our polka dot pink. And I am going to twist this way. And slide this over here and in there. So we're going to seal our design with a kiss. Voila. So what we're going to do next is, like I said, this is a beginner friendly tutorial, so I want to take you from front to back to getting your own design printed out. So the last thing is we're going to download this as a PDF, and I always do high quality, and I'm going to go ahead and hit download. And once it downloads, we're going to go ahead and open it on up. Okay guys, so here is our own lovely design that we created all by ourselves. And I think it looks really awesome. I think it's going to sublimate really well. So let me show you exactly how you would print it out. Now, every printer is different and all the settings could be different, but some things are just going to be the same. So my settings as they are, so I'm using a converted Echo Tank, the ET-2760. And in my settings here, I have custom set to 100. My paper is set to the 8.5 by 11 inches. And if we go to system dialog, I have my system dialog set up to some default preferences. So I have my paper set here, and it is set on portrait, but I could change it to landscape if need be, and this is probably what I would change to landscape. So I use the, let's see, this is probably one that I would do the ASA paper that is matte. So my premium presentation paper, matte, high quality. And I always do a print preview. That gives me another chance to stop it just in case I miss something. And my mirror is on, so once it prints out, it is going to be the perfect size, just as I saved it to be. And then we did leave ourselves a little bit of edge here if there was something we wanted to cut off. So yeah guys, I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you got any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts, let me know. And can you go ahead and hit that like button if you like what you saw. Until next time, peace.